Oh, you thought I was finished? You thought I was kidding? Some songs I be spitting, money songs I be singing. I come through with them freshlings, smooth like I'm Wesley, flying like the jet flee. Your jaders don't impress me.
Whoa, what you mean, jaders?
Jealous haters. You walk around like your shit don't stink. You unsuccessful cause your brain don't think. Ideas on your mind but your heart won't sink. Post lies on IG but you slip in the ring. You mix, I do it better than you. Prophecy on what I do. Climb through the bullshit I've been through. You're the same old story, ain't nothing new. I'm so rah. You're so nah. You talk blah, blah, blah. I'm so yeah. You don't know why you won't grow. It seems as though you blame me for it all. Oh, you thought I was finished? You thought I was kidding? Some songs I be spitting, money songs I be singing. I come through with them freshlings, smooth like I'm Wesley, flying like the jet flee. Your jaders don't impress me. Italian money, the mattress thing. I buy all the things your dreams don't bring. I bring it to life with the song I sing. I'm boss is a boss, a queen or a king. I hate you actors funny. Kiss my ass for that easy money. No cuss here, I'm shining sunny. Knowledge and power is TV study. I'm so rah. You're so nah. Hello? You talk blah, blah, blah. I'm so yeah. You don't know why you won't grow. Can you hear me? It seems as though you blame me for it all. Oh, you thought I was finished? You thought I was kidding? Some songs I be spitting, money songs I be singing. I come through with them freshlings, smooth like I'm Wesley, flying like the jet flee. Your jaders don't impress me. I'm so rah. You're so nah. You talk blah, blah, blah.
TripleVibes Radio, TripleVibes.com. We live direct. Daniel Blatt in the building. What's going on?
Not much, just chilling. How about you guys?
We chilling over here. I heard that you're gonna be interviewed. Looked at a couple of videos. That's some source right there. What's going on? Like you would never think. Look how she looking right now. You would never think she a rapper. Come on. But that's good. Appearance don't listen. Don't judge a book by its cover. She literally proves that. So what's going on? How you doing?
I'm doing great. I got new music coming out, and I'm just super excited to continue this year with all this madness going on.
True indeed. How did it affect you?
It didn't really affect me major, because as an artist, everything is social media platformed, and everything is through the internet, so it wasn't really a huge impact. It actually helped me to create even more, give me a little extra time to get things together. And there is a business side to music. It's not just all about making music, so I had a little extra time to be doing that. So
how did you get that much energy towards it? Everything that you've done, you're an American singer, you're a rapper, songwriter, and an actress. That's why I hear, I looked at your electronic press kit, which a lot of artists don't have. So, I compliment you on that, applaud you for actually perfecting your craft and coming to the forefront with an electronic press kit to actually get on the show. It's an honor to literally see a rapper that has a solid foundation and everything like that. But I have so many questions. So this is uncensored, and we're going to continue going just like this.
I love it uncensored. That's
okay. This is uncensored. You can say what you want. You can pull out the blunt in the background, call the goons outside, whatever.
Awesome.
All right. Okay. So, first thing I have to ask: family life. How was it growing up, and how does your family see your craft? Do they support it, or were they not supportive in the beginning, and then became supportive when they saw that you took it serious?
They became more supportive as, I got more deep into, the industry. But there's a difference between support and believing. So people can support you, but they don't actually believe in you. And as an artist or an individual in any situation, you'll notice who really believes in you and who really just is there to support, to be there for you. and so on and so forth. So they do support me, but there's still those non-believers out there. But it's all right because I'm still doing what I got to do.
Yeah, I believe that support is given when earned, but respecting the craft of somebody, it takes time for anybody to believe. And it's hard in a sense, not for nothing, a woman in the industry when she has so much competition and so much animosity with different people having energies that they feel they above ordinary women in the industry. And I support women in the industry right now. I think women have it locked down in the industry as far as music, and they're going more harder than ever right now. Like they all came out 2020 and said, nah guys, we got the vision right now, look. So let me ask you, the actress life, I saw a little piece of that. Like, you're an actor, actress as well?
Yeah, I mean, I've done a lot of background things, nothing, full storm ahead, something that I'm still tapping into. So yeah, I mean, I've done a few background things, but nothing really serious or crazy. You know, when you're doing music videos or you're up on stage or anything like that, I mean, you're acting, you're in a different light. I become Danielle Black when I hit the stage or when I'm in a music video. So, and in some videos you have to take on that character mode. I had to portray an Alice in Wonderland theme in one of my Rolly videos. So it's something I really do enjoy. I like being behind the camera, or in front of the camera, I should say.
How do you separate your personal life and your business life? Because it looks like you got your hands in everything as far as business wise, and you're trying to get out there on the next level. But personal life, how does that really do you walk the street like regular person, or like do you make orders to come to the house? I don't know what's going on. Tell me about your life.
No, when I'm on the street and I'm doing what I do and I'm all dressed up and whatnot, I'm Danielle Black. When I'm in the clubs, I'm Danielle Black. It's really just when I'm home or just going to CVS, I'm just regular Danielle,
Okay.
unless I'm dressed up and I'm playing the part. So.
Okay. So your music, what type of mission statement does it make?
Just really empowerment, women empowerment, and honestly, just believing in yourself, remaining in your lane and not allowing anyone else to come into your lane and just really believe in yourself. That's really the mission.
What advice and steps could you give to the next artist on the come up?
Oh my God, learn the business. Don't give up. Don't listen to anybody that has no idea about the music industry, about what it takes. Because it's a struggle, it really is. It's not easy being in this industry, and you sometimes want to give up. There's a lot of competition out there, and it's just really don't give up and know the business.
A negative experience in the industry that turned positive for you. Do you have any?
I don't want to say, all mistakes are opportunities. So I mean, there's been many situations where I thought it wasn't going to go anywhere, and then it actually did. For my first two EPs, we put them out, and I really wasn't getting a lot of traction with it. And I was like, oh my God, what's going on? And it's, you have to remain consistent. You have to remain positive. And then I winded up being on the radio, a song from each EP. So that was a huge turnaround.
What approach are you taking right now to take it to the next level, even hype it up more? And what do you look to gain out of all this work you're putting out as a portfolio?
Marketing. I'm investing, my time, energy, and my pockets to marketing, putting yourself out there, pushing what I already have out there. There's only so much you can do as an artist, promoting yourself and having friends and family and your fans, play and promote your music. But you got to have money behind and backing you up, and a team that knows what they're doing to, get you the streams and to really put yourself out there more in front of a larger audience.
That's cool. That's a good thing. Here at TripleVibes, we also run a whole syndication platform for artists on the come up, where we have a recording studio, a photography studio, a digital lab, and we have the TripleVibes radio powerhouse that makes a collective one-stop shop for artists. How did you come up on different services, and what benefits, you in actually doing different services from different people, or do you go one way with a certain company and push yourself?
What do you mean? Like a label or
Yeah.
just
No, a marketing agency or like a booking agency for booking or a touring agency or a publicist.
right now we're in the works to do that as touring wise. I have toured before. I worked with Raw Artist, an agency that puts you up on stage in front of thousands of people anywhere across the United States. But as of right now, because of everything that's going on, we're not really focusing on doing any shows at the moment until further notice. But really, I have people around me that do the research, and we pair up with we pick the company, that we think is really going to move us along, and that's basically it.
So writing your own music, do you take a real good like accomplishment, like you pat yourself on the back because you one of very few that writes your own music?
Yes, more now so than ever. I'm my worst critic, so everything I do, I'm like, I don't know, maybe it's just not good enough. And then like I put it out and I do it, and I'm like, nah, I'm the fucking shit. I wrote that. That really happened, and I made it come to life. Another answer to your question before, every painful situation that's happened in my life that was a negative, I wrote it and put it into a song and created it and made it become positive and alive. And, because anytime you're going through something, it's an emotion. And so it works. I write about it and I create it.
That's one of the biggest accomplishments to actually do in the industry when you're an independent artist and you learn so much and know so much. And it looks like it took you, that time and that step and the experience to go through negatives and positives, but it looked like you made it pretty clear and good. Would you say it's more because you studied it yourself, or you actually had guidance from a role model or somebody who was actually guiding you?
Yeah, I I become very personal, with the people around me, so we get to know each other, and I only trust so many people in this industry, and so when we become, tight knit, and I created a team. I really looked to their thoughts and their, experience in the industry, and I took that advice, and I take everything with a grain of salt, and I just listen to what they say, and then I go on in my own intuition, and then I make those decisions, because at the end of the day, you have to be happy with what you chose to do, because at the end of the day, it's you, so I don't allow anyone else to steer my car, my lane, and I'm always in control. And there are a few people that have guided me that, made me say, okay, that's a good idea. I'm gonna go with that because that makes sense. And if it doesn't make sense, it's like it's a no, so because it's a business, and as artists, people think like, oh, if I have a flashy car in my music video, or if I have, the best of the clothes or anything like that, it's no, you have to, have it all, the looks, the style, the brains, the business side, what are you really, it's your brand, so a lot goes into it.
That's pretty yeah, a lot of energy, a lot of focus. When do you get your tranquility? Do you get any sleep, or do you stay hard working, pounding on your music and everything you're doing in life as far as business?
I mean, I do think it's extremely important to take breaks. That's really when everything is calm, that's when more ideas start flowing to me, and I'm more connected to the universe, and the universe will send me messages on, what's my next thing, or whatever. So I'm a 24/7 workaholic, so I'm always doing something, but I do take the time to stop and relax. I'm into essential oils, and I'm very spiritual, and I'm into how the universe is situated. That's how I make my business move. So there's a moon and void today. So today we didn't tackle anything new. We kind of just organized what we had already started. And that's really it. It's like laundry day for me today.
That's pretty nice. So let me ask you something. Name some of the projects you have out. I believe in 2017 You did the experience. What was the name of the album?
We did 20, it was 2018, we did Solid Gold. Yeah, and then 2017 we had Black Diamond Project. In 2016 we had Treasure Chest.
Treasure Chest. That's pretty good. You say women empowerment. What you mean by that? Is it with music or is it with business? Like,
Oh my God, honestly, because I've been on this whole rise thing, ever since I was a little girl, I've always been put in predicaments, even with my immediate family of, coming from a really hardcore old Italian family, old school. My mother was Puerto Rican, and so, my father was very Italian, and, to the point where, it was like he was more so with the Italian than he was with the Spanish. He didn't look at my mother as like, a Spanish woman. He just looked at her as a woman. And so kind of, we weren't allowed to like play Spanish music at certain points. And, there was just a lot of, I guess, racism in the family. And so I take it very serious when it comes to being a woman and being powerful and knowing your worth and really, understanding what you're going to put up with and what you're not, and not allowing that to slide. Because I've had that happen to me so many times, whether in my immediate family, where I'd have to rebel in the sense of like, rebelling in a good way, because this is who I am and I have a voice. And, it doesn't matter if you don't agree with what I, have an opinion about. It just matters that I have an opinion. And so for women, it's very important, especially in this industry, to know the business, to have a lawyer, to, not be taken advantage of, because there's, no offense, but most men in this industry, if you give them something, they're going to give you something. And that's not the case with me. Every time I stepped into a studio, you had to sign an NDA. Anytime I disclosed anything to you about business things, future business things, you had to sign another NDA, because I'm not the one and I don't play.
that's pretty deep. That's definitely pretty deep, and that's smart. You could come work with me anytime. You understand? Anytime. At the studio here, we'll cook it up. You understand? Oh man, listen, everybody, we live on TripleVibes, so this is unscripted, uncensored. But I read something that it kind of intrigued me. You're also a chef.
Yes.
Wow. I'm Mr. Dope Chef, right?
Oh, really?
Yeah, I
gotta
cook.
check this out.
I cook. We could have a cook off anytime. See if you could take that lane of battles, in the music industry. I cook. So I chef it up.
I like how you said I cook. You don't just cook.
Yeah, you have to say it twice. You gotta use that twice,
Exactly, you gotta lay it down.
But you went to culinary arts, right?
I did. I went to the Art Institute of New York City down at Canal and Barrack.
Oh wow. What was your favorite recipe besides cooking up music with some melodies that are very, unique to the industry?
Well, and when we were in school, I love Spanish food. I love rice. And for the first time, I had no idea what rice pilaf it was. And when I was in school, every time like we were about to make this recipe, I was so on it because I absolutely loved it. It was like something I'd never experienced before. But I really did culinary and restaurant management so I can get a degree, but I was really more of like, decorating chef, where like I wanted to decorate cakes and do extravagant things with that, and, design things because I'm creative. So, with cooking, you could be creative, but it's not a visual creative thing for me like it is for decorating cakes.
Wow. Okay, so my favorite is seafood. Just to let you know, I cook a lot of seafood.
I actually made shrimp tonight.
Oh, I ate lobster and crab legs yesterday.
Oh, I love lobster.
Yeah, dipped in a garlic butter sauce,
Oh,
topped with an olay of parsley and basil.
Oh,
I also did the heated potato with melted cheese, little oregano on the cheese and stuff like that.
went
You understand? So, yeah, it's pretty good. But I cook Spanish food too. So that's pretty good.
Spanish food, pasteles, and everything.
So now back to the chefing. You chef in the music industry as well.
I do.
With your beats. Your beats, the way you pick them and everything like that. I need to know, is it composed live sound or is it instrumentals that are made on computer?
Instrumentals I made a computer. The first musical Shuffy album was done with all old school hip hop beats. It was just something that I was like tapping into, wanting to try out, and I had never really dabbled into rhyming and rapping before, so it was food that really brought out the rapster in me. So it was with rhyming with food and how to put it together was what really brought out this world of rap music and brought out Danielle Black.
That's so Daniel Black. Where does it stem from though? Like, how did you get the name Daniel Black?
My last name is Negro, so everybody used to be like, "Yo, what up, my Negro?" and da 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 da, and it was just like
Oh,
always.
she used to be uncensored. Hold on. Let's rewind that. Hold on. We gonna read it. We gonna hear that one more time. We gonna hear that one more time. Listen.
It's a true story.
Let's rewind one more time. Shot, get up there. Shot, get up there. So, how did you get your name, Danielle Black?
So me and my brother, we were at my cousin's birthday party, and I had a few names before I had Danielle Black. So first I was going with Marilyn Pierce. I was like testing the waters, like I was still underground. I didn't have any music out yet, so I went by Marilyn Pierce, and that was because I'm a big Marilyn Monroe fan. And my singing coach at the time, her last name was Pierce, so it made sense at the time, and so it was that. And then I said, you know what, I'm just gonna go with Dan and D.A.N because my name in Italian is Daniela Antonietta Negro. So
wow, hold up. You got Spanish, Black, and Italian in there.
So literally, my brother was like, "Why don't you just call yourself Danielle Black?" And I was like, "That's a dope name." I'm like, "That's it, Danielle Black," and it's been that ever since.
Oh, we definitely gonna do a collaborative. We have to do a collabo. Definite. All right, so being in the industry, and you're very beautiful. You understand, and you're right about men in the industry. It's a men world type industry of entertainment. How does it reflect on you that you take yourself even more serious and being like stern in the business as opposed to being just, oh, let me go to here and there and let me do this and that? Like, do you have a team that gives you that type of advice, or do you have yourself to where you be like, well, I don't want to go through this situation?
I have been put in situations where, he was a guy, and I said, "What do you think about this, and that?" And, he literally said, "Danielle, that's not your vibe. And, I know who you are. And, I respect the fact that he would, have my back." So not all men are like that. And the only way you can really gain respect is to show your true colors. So if you are standing your ground, then those men know not to fuck with you, A, or B, they're like, "Oh no, like I can't, she's too much, or it's an intimidation, or, she's going to cause me problems because she's, not like that." So it gets rid of all of the bullshit, and you're stuck with and left with really who's real about it and who really does take you serious. So no matter what, so all the women out there that are in this industry, up and coming, literally really stand your ground. If you don't know your worth, then you're gonna lose. I mean, in any situation.
How do you feel about relationships in the industry, and have you ever had one? You don't have to pry on that, but like I just want to know, like, because entertainment is like if I don't find somebody who's in the industry, I'm not gonna have a real relationship. So
I know, it's so hard. I say that all the time. I'm like, oh, I want to be with somebody before, I get really heavy into everything. But even that, fame, fortune, it can ruin any relationship, whether you have one before or you're with someone in it. It's not really about fame and fortune. It's really about how you connect and, what you're bringing to the relationship. But I have been with somebody in the industry before. And like I said, there's a difference between when someone supports you versus that they believe in you. He had been a rapper in his younger days. He had a deal given to him. He fucked it up. And the person that he was with at the
uncensored.
time, the person that he was with at the time kind of said, you're getting too old, enough with this, like you need to figure it out, and kind of stopped him in his tracks to really go any further when he had already had a prior deal, and could have had another one. So he was looking at me as though like, well, you're just going to keep doing this until you don't want to do it anymore, and thinking that I was going to kind of like end up like him, or maybe give it up for him. And as soon as he started to learn that that wasn't going to happen was when really things started hitting the fan. And it was an unbelievably toxic relationship, probably the most toxic relationship I've ever had. But I always say, don't fuck with me. You're dumb. Don't fuck with me. You know why? Because I will write a song about you.
Oh, Lord.
Yo, oh Lord, for real.
And I did. I wrote it in front of him. He recorded it. And he literally said to me weeks after, was that song about me? I said, yes, it was.
Oh, man. Yo, this is a man indictment right here.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, man. All right, so listen. So we going to put out there right now, if a guy basically is with you, he really can't get on your bad side because you might write a song about it.
Nobody can. I've written so many songs, and like the people that I write them about, like they don't even know, and they'll be listening to them and be like, oh shit, that's dope. And I'm like, that shit's about you. It's the most hilarious thing. I love what I do. I love what I do because I get to express it to the whole entire world. And people are playing these songs that are written about a selective few.
Your creativity is really dope. I want to go back to this video right now. And I'm about to play this video. So during the video, I'll probably ask you a couple questions after to see, the significance of what certain elements were put in the video as a storyboard to actually, make the video look viral and be better. Because I saw it, and your energy on it is completely different, like a different character than the one that's sitting right now at this interview. Like your character 100%. In that video is explosive, dynamic, versatile, unique. It's a lot of different ingredients there to make the perfect recipe, and I believe you have it because I was hearing you from another room and I didn't know your look anything like that, and I literally ran and like, yo, who's that? And Sha Black had to tell me, yo, that's the artist. I'm like, who? Daniel Black? What? Oh man, I had a whole different character on the top of the book. The chapters were read different, and I was like, oh man. So when I tuned in and did this interview right now, it's really good that, you put yourself out there and you let people know, what benefits you, what to look for in the industry, how to walk in the industry, and what not to, what experiences they could reflect on that, builds them even more as far as a solid foundation. But we're going to go into this video, and we're going to play it right now. Yo, Sha, hit me with that video. We on TripleVibes Radio. You already know what it is. Video, Daniel Black. Oh, man.
Oh, you thought I was finished? You thought I was kidding? Some songs I be spitting, money songs I be singing. I come through with them freshlings, smooth like I'm Wesley, flying like the jet fleet. Your jaders don't impress me.
Whoa, what you mean, jaders?
Jealous haters. You walk around like your shit don't stink. You unsuccessful cause your brain don't think. Ideas on your mind but your heart won't sink. Post lies on IG but you slip in the ring. You mix, I do it better than you. Prophecy on what I do. Climb to the bullshit I've been through. You're the same old story, ain't nothing new. I'm so rah, rah, rah. You're so nah, nah, nah. You talk blah, blah, blah. I'm so yeah, yeah, yeah. You don't know why you won't grow. Why you won't grow? It seems as though you blame me for it all. Oh, you thought I was finished? You thought I was kidding? Some songs I be spitting, money songs I be singing. I come through with them freshlings, smooth like I'm Wesley, flying like the jet fleet. Your jaders don't impress me. Italian money, the mattress thing. I buy all the things your dreams don't bring. I bring it to life with the songs I sing. A boss is a boss, a queen or a king. I X'd you out 'cause who's acting funny, kissing my ass for that easy money. No cuss here, I'm shining sunny. Knowledge and power is CBC. so rah rah.
Yeah, what a video! What a video! That was really nice. Like I definitely love the vibes of the video. The energy is terrific. I ain't even play the whole video because I have questions now. What's all this skull and what's all this like? Who does that? Like the creativity behind it and the thought and image of matching the lyrics with your video and how it comes out viral and how people perceive it. Like, did you have any input on the creativity of the video, or did you just let a director handle it?
No, no, no. I do everything from
Ooh.
costumes to, who's in it. And I'm basically, I really do have a knack for directing. I absolutely love it. Where people are placed, what they're wearing, how it goes. I tell them, and I learned that being in background. In the acting industry, I learned that they would always say like, bring a suitcase of clothes, and then they would go through it and pick out what was best for the scene. So it's kind of like it schooled me onto what to look for and how to put it together. So even from photo shoots that I did when I was younger, I had to stand and how to just appear, and I do it all. I do all of that.
That's pretty dope. That's like, yo, that's impressive in every sense. Like,
Thank you.
I'm truly impressed. I've been in the industry for a minute, and I see the industry for what it is. Like I literally see women nowadays coming out, not really knowing the right path and taking different routes to get there. It looks like you've been independent and self-absorbent to where you've taken the steps yourself.
Thank you. Yes, I have. I mean, and especially in the rap industry, women rappers are really always just shaking their asses and twerking and shaking their tits. I mean, I don't think that it's so necessary in order to be a
Yeah,
rapper that that's what you have to do. So, I just I like I said, I stay in my own lane. I do what I do best. To me, it's more about the music that I'm putting out there, how it's connecting and reaching, my fans, and what they're really getting out of it. And visuals are so important. So it's like, I don't need to be naked to receive views or streams, or to be accepted.
yeah. That's the way the industry, like it's made itself, and it's sickening, and women like you are very rare that know the industry like that and could actually stick to it. A lot of these women just want to give it up, and think they're gonna get somewhere. Me, I
It's
practice
not giving up,
celibacy.
Pete.
I'm gonna let every woman know now. I practice celibacy. I practice celibacy for now. Am I saying that right? Celibacy?
Celibacy.
Celibacy, yeah. All right,
You're
celibacy.
good.
Celibacy. Yo, come on, bro. It's my lie though. Listen. So nah, like the music, all right, so your video was really good. We got other songs here, right now that I heard that were really bangers. Trap Madonna and I can't even say Blanco one. What's that? How you say that first one? That's the Italian thing.
Griselda
Griselda,
Blanco.
Griselda Blanco. All right, so that sounds like a hit lady.
She was. She was.
She was a hit
She was
lady?
the head. Yes.
Nah,
She was a drug
I
lord.
never
She was
heard
the
of no
head.
Blanco. I heard
Huh?
of Blanco, Mr. Blanco.
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
I didn't know that. Oh, is that? Hold up, is that the woman from Queen in the South?
Yes.
That is?
Yes. I believe so. Yeah. Right.
Yeah, the
Yes.
Queen of the
No,
South.
it was Miami.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh snap! So it makes sense now. You see, they had a different name inside that one. You see, but he said Miami, and they put two and two together. So we got
Yeah.
it all here. You understand? That was an independent, thought process right there. And we have Miss Black, Danielle Black on the thing right now. So which one you want to go into first? Trap Madonna or Griselda Blanco? They
Yeah,
both sound like hard
let's do
tracks.
Griselda Blanco. Let's do Griselda Blanco.
Okay.
That's a poppin' song.
So
Get
right now,
everybody.
exclusively on Triple Vibes Radio, you know we buzzing worldwide and we getting the streaming, live impacting the whole industry right now with our platform, syndicating the best viral through New York. Triple Vibes, man. DJ Shot Black at it. Let's get it. Griselda Blanco, Daniel Black. Bow!
Medellin, Colombia, Bogota, Colombia. The boss is right in front of ya. Who wanna beef? None of ya. I am the love, I am the hate. I am the murderous, prettiest face. I am impervious, sealed as a safe. Still on the way, I ain't catching a case. Griselda Blanco, Griselda Blanco, Griselda Blanco. I'm Griselda Blanco, Griselda Blanco, Griselda Blanco, Griselda Blanco. I'm Griselda Blanco. Mambo, mambo, mambo. I'm Griselda Blanco. Mambo, mambo. I'm Griselda Blanco. Blanco, Blanco, Blanco. I'm Griselda Blanco. Blanco, Blanco, Blanco. I'm Griselda Blanco. A woman in a man's game. Things will never be the same. Cock it back and take aim. Now you understand pain. Push against the wood grain. Hop right on the money train. I'm heading out to steal the scene. I'm the murder mommy in your dreams. Griselda Blanco, Griselda Blanco, Griselda Blanco. I'm Griselda Blanco, Griselda Blanco, Griselda Blanco, Griselda Blanco. I'm Griselda Blanco. Mambo, mambo,
Triple Vibes.
mambo. I'm
Triple
Griselda
Vibes.
Blanco.
Triple Vibes.
Mambo, mambo. I'm Griselda Blanco. Blanco, Blanco.
Wow, this is banging right here. I can't wait till you see the video. Right now, we were dancing with you. Yeah. We were bouncing up and down. We had the hands moving. We were saying, it's Griselda Blanco. It's Griselda Blanco.
Triple Vibes.
Definitely is good. You almost gave me an asthma attack, though. Whew. I was jumping up and down. Whew. My belly went down like a little. That's a workout track. That's what that is.
If I was there, I'd hand you a tissue to pat the sweat off.
Ooh, look, I'm really sweating. This shit really got me sweating, bro. Yo, I'm gonna play that in the morning. When I'm pumping that iron early in the morning, I'm gonna be playing that.
Awesome.
All right, but okay, so now, what did that track itself? Okay, we know that it's a drug, queen pin. Like, what did you bring out of that? Because you didn't try. You actually did bring out something that was a character, but with a different type of track than what you did with the rap, which was mind-boggling. Because you had Shah thinking you were a rapper. Well, no, you had Shah. He heard this one. Yeah, he started with the rap. I heard this one. I think it was this one, the trap. It was one of them. Yeah, Griselda. I heard this one. So I was thinking you doing that. Shah's thinking that you just do rap. We were both just amazed just now.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. Big facts. That's how we say out here. Say big facts. Big facts.
Big facts.
All right, big fat facts.
Big fat facts.
All right, that's what's up. That's our soundbite right there. All right, so this next one we're going to go into is Trap Madonna. You want to introduce it?
Why not?
Okay.
What's up, everybody? I'm on Triple Vibes right now, and this is Danielle Black, and this is my song, Trap Madonna.
Pow! We on Triple Vibes.
Triple Vibes.
Stream New York.
Triple Vibes.
Get it on!
Vogue around him, that trap Madonna. Roll a blunt of that marijuana. Louboutin or any man I wanna. In the hills in that trap Madonna. In the hills on the trap Madonna. the trap Madonna. My music's playing, I'm the trap Madonna. Blood is dripping like a virgin hit for the first time. Everybody's got the drip, they sniffing on the first line. Everybody's wondering how I cross the borderline. All these haters wanna talk, but they only talk online. Everyone's an opportunist, all these suckers on mine. They never seen a look so fine. The way I shine will blow your mind. Self-made, self-employed, they still tryna be a boss. I cook up that marinara and they still tryna find the sauce. Find the sauce, find the sauce. Vogue around, I'm that trap Madonna. Roll a blunt of that marijuana. Louboutin or any man I wanna. In the hills, I'm that trap Madonna. In the hills, I'm the trap Madonna. Get bagging into my commas. Diamonds drip, I'm the trap Madonna. My music's playing, I'm the trap Madonna. Like a prayer, I'll take you there. A land of only truth or dares. I'll live to tell that life ain't fair. Breathless, I can steal your air. Mob ties, Gucci ties. See the grind in my stare. This my time, it's my era. Hear my songs everywhere. Winner, chicken dinner. We eat off of big plates. Rolly presidential, you can keep your big face. Every day's a holiday, and that's how winners celebrate. Elevate or levitate, now roll one up and meditate. Vogue around, I'm that trap Madonna.
TripleVibes.
Yeah,
Roll a blunt of that
Woo!
marijuana.
this is fire. This is fire. You got the crowd basically talking about this right now. We just heard three complete different sounds. Live on Triple Vibes. Daniel Black in the building. Trap Madonna. Griselda Blanco. And the other one was... Ooh, what was it? What was it? The video. What was the video? Featured? No. Come on.
Rolly?
Huh?
Rolly?
Nah, what was it? All right, so let's go right into the video because the video was fire. That's why I saw the energy from. All right, bang. Let's get this out of here. Hold on. So tell them, where can people find you at?
Oh, you guys can find me at Just Danielle Music on Instagram. And you guys can check out my website for future shows. Plug in your email to get exclusive tickets. And that's at justdanielle.com.
All right, say your Instagram one more time for the people.
Just Danielle Black Music.
Just Daniel Black Music.
Just Danielle Music.
You on Spotify, all platforms streaming?
All platforms, all the same.
Yo, your style is unique. It's wicked. I just heard 3 versatility styles that are transparent to the different type of genres. It definitely is efficient how you've done it and how you wordplay your, character into 3 different lanes. And now, you got me intrigued to where I want to go hear your music and see if there's any other sounds that, you're going into as far as lane-wise. It was a pleasure doing this interview with you. I look forward to actually doing another interview in the near future. And we see your music and see if you could work with us too. We have the studio here, photography, everything like that. So, we'll definitely stay in contact with you.
Awesome.
Sounds good?
Sounds great.
And big up to MJ's Hip Hop Connect. Definitely looking out for us and, setting up this interview. Triple Vibes is for the independent artists, and we love to hear the perspective of stories and the clarity of them getting their perspective out on what their music means to them. So I appreciate having you on Triple Vibes Radio, and we're going to close out with your video right now that I forgot the name because these other 2 songs basically got me mind-boggled right now. So we're going to go back into it. I'm definitely going to remember it, and we'll definitely give you a ring next time that, we want to interview.
Absolutely. I got a new album coming out and a bunch of new singles, so let's do it.
Okay, definite. We have to do
You're gonna like this one. It'll be country hip hop.
Country hip hop?
Yep.
Oh. Listen.
We're gonna show out, man.
I gotta produce, bro. I gotta produce this. What's up?
No way.
Yeah, way. Oh, she does her own beats, her own writing, and her own videos.
Yes.
Plus, you're an actress.
Yes.
Man, that man's gonna be a lucky man.
Oh my God, where is he?
Yes. What's your sign? What's your sign?
I'm a Gemini. But my rising sign is Leo, so I tend more to be a Leo than I am a Gemini. Which makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, it does. Definitely does. Yeah. So you oh man, everybody's kind of mind boggled here. Like we're mind boggled here. So
Why? What
you
sign
know,
are you?
listen, we're just gonna get into this. We're gonna get into the next video. It's called "Finish." Like the interview is finished. Huh? Have you dealt with Scorpios in your life?
I think so, but not in a relationship.
Oh wow, I'm a Scorpio.
But it can be part of your chart, so who knows? Maybe I have.
Okay. Right, that's fair enough. So we're gonna go into this last video. It's called "Finish." I appreciate having you on the show once again. You know, look forward to hearing your music, hearing your album drop and everything like that. Any new videos you have, do submit to us so we can put it on the site and actually syndicate the video so you could get more plays and views and people can know about you. Our exposure's here, marketing here, syndication is here. Triple Vibes Radio, check it out. We live direct, TripleVibes.com. Mr. Dope Chef, DJ Shablat. Let's take it to this video. Finish. Danielle Black.
Thank you, guys.
Oh, you thought I was finished? You thought I was kidding? Some songs I be spitting, money songs I be singing. I come through with them fresh links, smooth like I'm Wesley, flying like the jet flee. Your jaders don't impress me.
Whoa, what you mean, Jaders?
Jealous haters. You walk around like your shit don't stink. You unsuccessful cause your brain don't think. Ideas on your mind but your heart won't think. Post lies on IG but you slip in the ring. You mix, I do it better than you. Prophecy on what I do. Climb through the bullshit I've been through. You're the same old story, ain't nothing new. I'm so rah. You're so nah. You talk blah. I'm so yeah. You don't know why you won't grow. It seems as though you blame me for it all. Oh, you thought I was finished? You thought I was kidding? Some songs I be spitting, money songs I be singing. I come through with them fresh links, smooth like I'm Wesley, flying like the jet flee. Your jaders